It's Debs and Julie here again with this week's short video in our Let's Get Real series. And this week we're going to be looking at the question, what is it that stops us being out in the world and just doing the things we want to do? Because I certainly notice, I don't know about you, Julie, but I certainly notice how many things I have really wanted to do, and then my thinking kicks in and I don't do it.
Absolutely. That's it. Yeah. For a long time I wanted to be and do things. And in my head, I could see me doing these things. I thought, oh yeah, I really love to do that. But there was always something stopping me. And it was just all about what people would think of me if I went out and did something.
That's a huge one, isn't it? That what other people think. I think it's really easy to get hung up on what other people will think of us if we don't do certain things or do things the right way.
Yeah, you get an idea that people think you, or especially like with my family, that you ought to do certain things a certain way, and this is how you ought to be. And so I think, well, what would they say if I did this and that? And it's silly because it stops you doing things that you know that you really want to do.
And how has that changed for you since you came across the principles?
Well, I just see the role of thought in that now, that it is just my thinking. And the day I went to one of your workshops and you said it was a Dare to Be You workshop. And you said, when I really saw the role of thought in our what makes us behave and do certain things, I thought, wow, I can actually do what I like. And it was such a simple little thing, but it felt amazing to think that I could actually just go out in the world and do what I wanted to do. And it didn't matter if it succeeded or failed, or it was just the thought of being able to do something I really would love to do.
Did you notice how that in different times, like you might have the thought that you can't do it because you're not good enough, or what will your family think, or something like this. But did you notice how that thinking in different times changes?
Yes. Yeah. Things fall away. The obstacles or these thoughts that you have in your head. It is. And I just find that I wasn't. There wasn't anything there. There wasn't an obstacle in my head to stop me from. And it's just amazing how that all falls away when you understand where we create that.
Understanding where our experience is created.
Yeah, that's it.
Because it's really easy when we have the thought that we're not good enough to actually really believe that there's actually something within us. We actually lack something and we truly are not good enough. Or when we think, my family might not approve, or this person might not like it. So it's really easy to take those thoughts at face value and believe them to be true. And any thoughts that limit us and get in the way of us being out in the world doing the things we want to do, those are the kind of thoughts that, as we understand that thought creates our experience. That's, we're not thinking about a reality that's out there. Thought is actually creating that reality as it passes through us. And we've been, as we see that as our thoughts change, our reality changes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Then we can begin to be suspicious about those thoughts.
You get curious about, actually, if I didn't have that thought, what could I do?
Yeah. If you didn't have the thought, I'm not good enough,
and
what could you do?
It was like the sides of your box that you've put yourself in start to think. They start to open up.
Yeah.
It just felt so free and open. I could just I could actually try that. What would happen if I tried that?
And what could we achieve if we didn't have the thought, I'm not good enough, or I don't want this person to think about me in a certain way? Yeah. Without those thoughts, what could we achieve? Well, look what we're doing here at Dare to Be You. This video for a start. Exactly. Actually appearing on a video. That would have been huge for me at one time.
Me too.
And the conference that we're holding in Barnstable in September, I would never, the thinking that I have had around being not good enough to do that conference has been enormous. And I know, we've had conversations about that. I know you've had similar things. So, and here we are out in the world doing this conference.
Just going and doing it. Yeah. Brilliant.
thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
We'll be back again next week with another
We
Let's
certainly
Get
will.
Real. Take care.
Bye.
And thank you very much. Bye.